So let's talk a little bit about information interviews, which apparently was a very popular topic in the survey that came out recently. And I guess in my mind, I want to clarify terminology, because when Greg and I were talking about this presentation, I said, you know, to me, it's all about networking. And so are people defining informational interview different than networking? Because to me, they kind of fall under the same umbrella. So to clarify terms for all of us now, in my mind, the true meaning of networking is to have a meaningful conversation with someone who can help you in your job search. Okay, we talked about what my approach was, but if you look at it further, information interviews allow you to connect with individuals in a specific industry or within a company you were targeting to work at. So as Greg and I were talking, an informational interview might be someone who says, you know, I'm looking to get into the nonprofit and association world. I haven't been in there before. Who do you know that you can introduce me to, and I can find out more about what that world's like, what the culture is, what the mindset is, etc. Before I was with pharmaceutical and biotech companies, I was with professional service organizations. And Greg's probably the only one who goes back this far, but there used to be the big 8 CPA firms that I think now are the final 4 or whatever. But the point was that I could speak to them about the pressures, the mindset, you know, the cultures tended to be, you know, we loved hiring single people because we have you put in 50, 60-hour weeks regularly. And busy seasons were just like that. And you didn't have time for family. And if you wanted to progress, you had to bring in business. And you just need to know that that's different than some other industries. And so that's the kind of things that could come out of an informational interview, depending on the company or industry you're looking to find out about. But the other thing that I think is critical, and Ken alluded to it, relationship building is not about having one and done conversations. Okay, I want that to sink in with everybody. As I mentioned, I had a spreadsheet with over 500 names on it. And long before it was 500 names, I asked a friend and I said, how do I keep in touch with everybody? I don't have enough time in a day to call everybody, you know, or send emails. How do I stay visible? And he said, start sending out newsletters. And I was like, newsletters? I didn't work in communications. I don't do newsletters. What are you talking about? And he goes, no, just something real simple to stay visible, to let people know what's going on. And I was like, okay. And so basically, probably after I got to 150 or 200 contacts, I sent out a monthly newsletter. And basically it was an email that, you know, after a while, you can only have so many names in the 2-line. And it was basically, hey, just want to keep you posted. Thanks for all your help. Thanks for all your contacts. Just want to let you know I've had some interviews, nothing that led to any offers yet. I've picked up some consulting work on the side. And then I finish up with, and if there's anything you ever need from me, please let me know. And it was just short and sweet, light and lively, but I stayed visible and I stayed connected with everybody. Okay. And for those of you, I'm going to give you something to look forward to. This is my last newsletter. And this is from 03, November of 03. Well, the never-ending journey is finally ended. I have accepted an offer to become the head of HR for Novavax, a biopharmaceutical company located in Columbia, Maryland. As some of you may know, since the beginning of October, I've been working there as a consultant, thoroughly enjoying the challenges and issues facing a company in transition. I hope to stay in touch with many of you, and you can now reach me at, and I gave my email address and my phone number at my company. And then I kind of waxed elegantly. As I close out my final newsletter, I would like to share a few thoughts with you. These past several months have been ones of contemplation, introspection, and perseverance. I have considerably expanded my network of contacts, reconnected with several former colleagues, and discovered the real answer to the question, what is your ideal job? Many days this journey seemed like it would last forever, with people not returning my calls or emails, misconnections trying to meet for coffee, and countless opportunities that I felt eminently qualified for, but not asked to interview for. But the gestures and comments that I will always remember are from the individuals who agreed to meet with me, even though they'd never met me before, provided me with additional network contacts, job leads, or shared words of encouragement that one day I would be working in the job that was meant for me. By doing this, you gave me something extremely important, hope for the future. Please recognize that when someone who is out of work calls to network with you, they don't expect you to know of an open position for them. They are merely looking to make contact with someone who can empathize with them, is willing to accept a resume, and may remember to pass that resume or job leads along as appropriate. These calls probably take about 10 minutes of your time and may even lead to some lasting future relationships. Personally, I will remember the people who made time to meet me for coffee or took the time to send me a handwritten note after meeting with me. Being an HR professional, it's pretty simple. It's all about relationship building, and what goes around comes around. Again, I would like to thank all of you for your friendship and support during this time, and encourage you to give me a call or feel free to offer my name or number to someone who needs to expand their network. Happy holidays. Okay. And ideally, that's what your last newsletter will sound like also.